This is InfoLive TV headline news, January 11th. I'm Margot Dudkevich. US President George W. Bush implored government ministers Thursday to stay behind Prime Minister Ehud Olmert, urging them to keep him in power. The comments come amid concerns a coalition government could collapse should Olmert make far-reaching concessions to the Palestinians and taking into account the publishing of the Winograd report at the end of the month. Israel's ambassador to the United States said Thursday that all options were on the table in dealing with Iran's nuclear weapons program. Both the United States and Israel haven't removed any option from the table, Ambassador Sallai Meridor told reporters in Jerusalem. Meridor in Israel for the three-day visit by US President George W. Bush stressed that a diplomatic solution was the preferred way of resolving the showdown. Just days after two Katyusha rockets struck Shlomi in the Galilee, defense officials raised concern that information they were regularly passing on to the UNIFIL and Lebanese Armed Forces was also making its way to Hizbullah. As a result, the IDF is constantly debating the depth of the information it is willing to share with UNIFIL and the Lebanese forces, out of fear that due to the Lebanese Armed Forces connection it will find its way to Hizbullah. Israel will continue building in Jerusalem as well as in major settlement blocks in the West Bank, even as a construction freeze continues elsewhere in the territories, a senior Israeli official said Thursday. Israel plans to keep several major West Bank settlement blocks as part of any final peace treaty with the Palestinians. The Palestinians have demanded that Israel freeze all settlement activity in the West Bank as well as in East Jerusalem. How does a school improve educational accomplishments and behavior in classes composed mostly of boys? Add girls. According to the researchers at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem and Princeton University in New Jersey, the new research reveals that classes composed of over 55% girls result in better exam results. Elsewhere on InfoLive TV, the second day of President Bush's visit from Jerusalem to Ramallah and Bethlehem. And Channel 10's Foreign Affairs reporter Ilan Goren talks about covering the presidential visit. That's all for InfoLive TV, Israel's only international website television broadcasting from Jerusalem.
InfoLive.tv, live on your mobile phone. Do you want to keep ahead of the news and receive updates on what is happening in Israel? InfoLive.tv offers you a unique service, regular video news updates, free of charge on your cell phone. To sign up, enter our website at www.infolive.tv and click on the Mobile Services banner. Today, the whole world talks about Israel. But who broadcasts from Israel to the world in 4 languages, live from Jerusalem? InfoLive TV, the first international Israeli television channel that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Follow current events in Israel and the Middle East. Video features, interviews, news programs and news briefs live as history unfolds. If you want a direct link to Israel, access infolive.tv.